Hello, welcome to some more Pokemon SoulSilver. So I actually tried recording this part, but the actual part itself turned out to be hella boring. So we're doing this part again. Alright. Oops. So when I first attempted to record this, okay. Yeah, when I first tried to record this, long story short, the part turned out to be not really all that interesting, and by the end it just devolved into me getting angry. And the reason why is because of shit that was going on at the moment. Like, that definitely affected my mood and attitude at the time. So there's that. And honestly, I decided to say fuck it and just start the part over. So we're heading to Olivine. Olivine is the next destination. Oh boy. Olivine is also where we're going to get our next HM, surprisingly. Well, I say Olivine, but in reality, it's actually the city that we were previously at. And I say that because, well, let's just say we're not going to keep Crunch for much longer. Crab. But yeah. So, I don't really have much to say at the moment. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to say? That was another reason why I was so hesitant to do a Pokemon playthrough, because after a while you just run out of shit to say. In other news, I recently got 3 achievements in Hacker's Memory back to back, so I'm a bit closer to getting that Platinum achievement because I can. Yeah, I won't bother catching every single Pokemon in the Pokemon game, but for Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, I'm more than willing on, like, getting pretty much every achievement. It's like, okay then. Yeah, let that shit sink in. Oh yeah, another phone number. Phone. So, in my previous attempt at recording this, basically, I did bring up a bit of a discussion, but that was because of, like, shows that I was watching recently. But I don't think now is, like, the right time to actually bring up such a subject. I'll probably bring up the discussion at another point in time. And I might even ask this question on Tumblr, which you can follow in the description below. Yes, I have a Tumblr now because, well, Twitter is currently imploding because of a certain Tesla owner. That's all the hint you're gonna get. And here's Olivine. Pretty basic. Oh shit, it's the Edgelord. You again? Yes, it's me again. This is the second time I've actually encountered you in this exact same location. Oh, I can't oh, when it's cringe. Later, fucker. He's an asshole. Anyway, as you can guess, gym leader ain't here. What are your thoughts on this? Okay, at least you're chipper as always. Alright, let's heal up first. So, basically, what's happened here is that there are problems going on in the lighthouse. People can't use their boats because the lighthouse is busted. For those wondering why exactly, I'm gonna show you. But first, he's a fisherman. There's a guy in this little town here. It's called a city, but it's actually just a little town. So yeah, we got the good rod. Not like we're gonna use it. But anyway. You have something? More berries. Not like I have any use for them. In the meantime, I will buy super repels. Whoops. Move it on up. So, let's go see what's wrong with the lighthouse. Yeah, there's a guy that will trade you a Mr. Mime in exchange for a Krabby. Don't even bother. I should mention that, yeah, that was the one and only time that we'll ever do trading. Also, now I see the issue. Huh, super potion. Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy. Basically, Ampharos is not doing so hot. It's on the verge of being Thanos snapped. So, the only way we fix that is with a special form of medicine. Basically. Anyway, heading on up, we got glorious XP that awaits us. There's no place for playing. Oh, hey, it's Alfred. Where's Bruce Wayne? Knock towel. But yeah, like, my biggest issue when it comes to making Pokemon content like this, like doing a playthrough, is like, if you've seen one, you've basically seen them all. Pretty much. That's really the big issue. Oh, shit. Whoops. Yes. Give me that Bruce Wayne money. Bitch, what do you want? I just picked up the mail already. Yeah, that shit doesn't get annoying after a while. Not at all. It's like, sure, that shit doesn't get annoying. Poliwag. Yeah, because, like, And ironically enough, this also in a way reflects on the Pokemon franchise, because let's be fucking real, if you've played one Pokemon game, you've basically played them all. At the very least, prior to Legends Arceus, I should say. But it really comes to show just how stale of a franchise Pokemon is, to the point where I say the Pokemon franchise is not as good as people make it out to be. Plain and simple. Because of it. It's kind of ironic that the exact things that made the franchise successful are also the things that made it bland and boring compared to other objectively better franchises like Sonic. Oh boy, the Pokemon community's gonna hate me. Yeah, the Pokemon community's definitely gonna fucking hate me. Then again, I probably already gave them more than enough reasons to hate my guts. Since, let's face it, I pretty much disrespect the Pokemon franchise on a daily basis. I mean, what's new? Like I said at the beginning of the playthrough, it's like out of all the Pokemon games, I can count the ones that I legitimately like from like one hand. Kick some ass, Spiny. Chili dogs. Bastard. Boom. Baba Booey. Just kick the bird in the face. Some more. Bastard. Damn, that second one was a critical. What the hell is in your kicks? Bop, bop. Another critical, goddamn. Yeah, at some point I just run out of shit to say. Ironically enough, I think that's part of the reason why I chose not to do commentary in Digimon World Dawn and Fossil Fighters. But that's also because at the time I didn't have OBS, for one thing. And at the time, my impression of OBS was less than positive, shall we say. Pity. No, theoretically, Spiny could have took him, but it's like, nah. Gator Boy demands his chicken. His chicken. I wonder what people's favorite part of the chicken is. I've been more in favor of chicken tenders myself, personally. Tenders and nuggets are the preferred parts of the chicken that I like. Hey, level 35. There goes Theo. Climbing on up. Ooh, piece of candy. God damn it. So yeah, it's like, what the hell are you really supposed to commentate about with this franchise? Like I said, like, if you've played one Pokemon game or even seen like one playthrough, you've basically seen them all. Like, no matter how many times you try to do like those bullshit challenges, it's basically the same shit. It's part of the reason why I personally don't really go back to the Pokemon franchise whenever I want to play an RPG. Like, if I'm going to play an RPG, I'm playing Cyber Sleuth. I'm not going back to play Pokemon. yeah, like let's face it, if I'm gonna play an RPG, I'm not playing Pokemon. It's either Breath of Fire or like Digimon Cyber Sleuth, without a doubt. Oh hey, Growlithe. This fight's gonna be piss easy. You know, in a weird way, you could also say that Pokemon also suffers from the issue of Pokemon constantly trying to appeal to everyone. But as we all know, when you try to appeal to everyone, you ultimately end up appealing to no one, which was ultimately what set Sword and Shield and the Sinnoh remakes up for failure. Like, sales be damned. Again, useful item. That shit's gonna be annoying. Oh, hey, an item. Behold, the rare candy. Rare candies are items that basically allow you to instantly level up one of your monsters. So yeah, it's like, again, I don't really have much to commentate about, like, at all. Because again, it's like, if you've seen one, you've basically seen them all. So yeah, hell, even the Pokemon games that I legitimately like, I don't really go back to them, like, at all, much. Like, aside from, like, sheer boredom. Which is why, after the disappointment that was Sun and Moon, I just chose to just drop the franchise as a whole. Because at that point, it was like, I'd rather support a franchise that I like over a franchise that I hate. And Pokemon, oh boy, Pokemon sure as hell is a franchise that I hate. And unfortunately, I think it's starting to show, or not even starting to show, it definitely is showing in this part. So it's a shame because Pokemon does have some good things about it, but for every good thing it does, there's like 100 more things that make you question why the hell the franchise even became popular in the first place. So yeah. Honestly, if I was to develop like a monster taming or creature collecting RPG, I definitely wouldn't base it off of Pokemon. That's for fucking sure. For fuck's sake, I'd probably base it off of either Final Fantasy, Breath of Fire, or even like Cyber Sleuth, without a doubt. Like, even though my voice never showed up in the Digimon World Dawn playthrough, you could definitely tell I was definitely enjoying playing Digimon World Dawn, even though I was also like, oof, because I'm gonna say this right now, when you play the Cyber Sleuth games, it's hard to go back to Dawn and Dusk. And DS, by the way. Like, once you've played the Cyber Sleuth games, it's hard to go back to Digimon World Dawn and Dusk. It's like, woof, woof. Like, it shows. It shows. But yeah, like, again, even though my voice never was, like, there, like, in the World Dawn playthrough, I will say Digimon World Dawn is probably one of my better playthroughs because I was actually having a good time making it. Compared to like something like this, where it's like, where again, I contemplated, like, if you are aware of my channel, you know that for the longest time there were two kinds of games I wanted to avoid doing. The first one was Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers was one of them, and especially now more than ever, I have more than enough reasons to avoid that franchise. Because, oh boy, where to begin? Not very effective. Ollie World. Anyway, so yeah, I ultimately said, and Pokemon was the other franchise I wanted to avoid. And the reason why is because I knew the exact response that I would get if I did do a Pokemon playthrough. And a thing about my channel, like this channel especially, but if I ever decide to actually do something with the second channel... Hi, Ampharos. So yeah, Ampharos is sick. And we need to go to the pharmacy in Canewood. Problem though, there's Ocean. Which makes you wonder if why couldn't you just, you know, have your water type just swim by default without the need of an HM? But anyway, so... And ironically enough, there's also my criticism with Nexomon Extinction, is that because Nexomon Extinction feels a bit too similar to Pokemon, more so the original Nexomon rather than Nexomon Extinction, like, but even then, like, there wasn't really much of a reason to go back to it. On the Switch version, at least with the PS4, PC, and Xbox One versions, you do have access to achievements. Unfortunately, I only have the Switch version, so that sucks. But yeah, this is the guy who tells you that you need Surf, by the way. In order to do that, we need to go to Yucatec City. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to the Pokemon franchise, the reason why I wanted to avoid it is because I knew the response I was going to get. Like, I knew ahead of time. But despite that... God damn it. Rat. Like, at the same time, I knew that if I didn't do it, it was just gonna eat away at me. especially considering that the Pokemon community is or was on the verge of full-fledged civil war. Like, I deadass was like, I was watching the Pokemon community just tear itself apart from like the sidelines, but I was getting like Sonic the Hedgehog flashbacks. I was like, I think pre-Sonic movie, Sonic fandom, I should say, like pre-Sonic fandom, post-Sonic 06. What the hell? God damn it! There's always one of these assholes. Anyway, but yeah, like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Who are you? Don't you dare get in my way! Try me. But yeah, like, the reason why I was so hesitant to do one, simply put, stems from the fact that when it comes to this channel, keep in mind, I'm not making a single fucking penny from it. Like, if I wanted to make money from doing stuff online, I'd rather do it elsewhere. Like, YouTube, I definitely wouldn't, like, consider, like, making a living off of YouTube content nowadays. Wait, you okay? Your input? Huh. Anyway, so... And again, I'd rather do... Like, part of the reason why I do the games that I've done so far... Wait, we got HTML3, which is Surf. And now is the time we say goodbye to Crunch. So, let's make our way to Olivine City. But yeah, like, because if you notice, I tend to do playthroughs of games that interest me, games that I like, and even games that I think deserve more attention, like Digimon World Dawn, for example, or even, or crap, what was another example? Oh yeah, Fossil Fighters is another example. Like, games I personally enjoy and think are underappreciated. Alright, here we are. HMO3, Surf. Wants to learn Surf, but already has 4 moves. Let's fix that, shall we? Crunch, you served us well, but your time has come. Goodbye, Crunch. Farewell. Surf! Which, funnily enough, is actually pretty helpful. Alright, first, let's pal up. God damn it. So, Surf is a water type move that is actually pretty powerful, surprisingly. Staryu. Yeah, it's actually pretty powerful. But the thing is, though, is that it's an HM. For those wondering, we won't be keeping Cut forever. Like, we will eventually end up ditching Cut. But, of course, not right now, since we still need to use Cut. So yeah, like I said, when it comes to this channel, I don't necessarily want to immediately do popular titles. I'd much rather do titles that interest me. Games that I feel deserve more attention than they actually have. Oh, you bastard. There you go. Psyduck. But yeah, ultimately, the reason why I chose to do SoulSilver alongside uh, Spiral the Dragon was because, simply put, I knew I wanted to do more than one playthrough. Crush was an understatement. You got absolutely destroyed. And here we are, Canewood. Wasn't too bad. Let's heal up, and then we'll call it a part here. Yoink. And there we go. And so, with that, if you enjoyed this part of Pokemon SoulSilver, feel free to like and subscribe if you see fit. And while you're at it, feel free to check out both my DeviantArt page and my Tumblr, in which I am also active there. So, till then, see you all another time.